Welcome back. With tax season starting, it's the perfect time to focus on your finances. And I'm joined now by Buffalo Common Council member Mitch Nowakowski with information on his upcoming Money Mastery workshop. Hi, Council member. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. Alrighty, let's get into this Money Mastery workshop and what the overall mission is in hosting this.
So I don't know about you, but I feel like I learned everything on the fly that I needed to know as an adult when it came to money.
Absolutely.
And I'm the finance chair, so this is stuff that I really love. I love, and I'm glad that the council's doing. And this workshop is really meant for anyone that's 17 to 65, that they can get a lot of access to information, but also community partners on how to live their best life when it comes to their finances. And I think there's this misconception that people think that you have to have like a certain dollar amount in your bank account to be able to be good with your money, or to know the implications of good credit, or owning a home versus buying versus renting, leasing, all these really important things to really maximize our finances so that we can, achieve our goals and to live, our life the way that we want to, and to be, really just cognizant of our money and how it can work for all of us.
Right. Okay. Let's talk about the sort of classes and discussions that are going to be included at this event.
Yeah, so the first one is home ownership, which I think is super important, especially in this housing market. So it's Home Ownership 101. So it tells you the finances that you need in order to purchase a home, credit, mortgages, you name it. And when I purchased my home, I actually went through a program that helped get me a grant to buy my home,
right.
But also some financial literacy that said, wait, you got to clean up some of these things on their credit before we give you a mortgage. So that one's an important one. I think that the other one that is investments, is thinking, well, why should I have an IRA or a 401k? These are not questions that 20-year-olds or even 30-year-olds are sometimes thinking, but if you start early and you start even small, they can really maximize growth for years, so that when you're a senior, that you do have a cushion so that you can comfortably retire. And I think that the really important one is also credit repair. I think that it's super important that when you're taking out a car loan or leasing or buying a car, what your credit really means. Your payment could be higher just because you have a lower credit score.
Right.
So cleaning that up is super important.
And knowing that it's possible too, that's a big one. Now, I know that you do have a class with the Center for Elder Law and Justice to focus on senior finances. Do you want to talk about why that was so important to include this year?
Yeah, we actually heard that as feedback from last year, saying, hey, we have all these focus on home ownership and credit repair and certain things that young people focus on. But when you're looking at a population of 60 or above, people are retiring. They're getting onto Medicare. They're oftentimes working part-time jobs. Their finances are different for the next phase of their life.
Right.
So we're teaming up with Elder Law and Justice to see, hey, if you're close to retirement or you're facing certain things, we can get you there even if you're a senior and you're on a fixed income.
Why do you think it's the perfect timing to have a seminar and workshop like this?
The first is, I think, because our world is changing. It seems that everything is so expensive.
Yes.
So young people are saying, wait a minute, I can't buy a house. Can I ever own a home? Am I going to have to rent my whole life? And then I think that you have seniors that are saying, wait a minute, I'm on a fixed income. How can I navigate these programs and to make sure that I have a good retirement too?
Let's talk about the schedule for the day and what that's going to look like.
Yeah, so it's this Saturday coming up on the 8th, and it's from 10 to 2 at UB South Campus. Free parking is included, because I think that's a big thing when people go and navigate UB. They're like, where do I park?
Yes.
Am I going to get a ticket? And then you will also get a Money Mastery workbook, and you'll be able to work through the entire program, and they show the courses there. So maybe if certain courses come natural to you, or something that you want to do, you'll be able to follow along. So you'll be able to go through all of those litany of different courses at your own pace, and when you want, there's just designated times.
Is there a cost to attend?
It is completely free. So the Common Council is hosting this and putting this on, so the access to all City of Buffalo residents is there.
Nice, okay. And what local businesses are partnering with you to make this event possible?
There's M&T, there's Evans Bank, there's Bellman Housing, there's Elder Law and Justice. There's a lot of groups that are coming together that really want to put resources into this and to make sure that our community is not only informed, but that we're making wise decisions to live good lives.
Are you looking for people to register in advance?
Yes, and we also have a QR code, so please go to our Facebook and our website at Buffalo CC, and you'll be able to get access to all that information right on our website, and you'll be able to upload and scan your information there, so registration will be easy.
Nice. It seems like it's going to be a really great day. Lots of information. This is like a weird Saturday in February, right before the Super Bowl, which I don't know if we're going to be watching, but because we know why. But it's a good day to be thinking about it. We're in the middle of tax season, just get ideas of making sure that you're putting the best foot forward with your money. It's never too late to start that too, right?
Absolutely. And we really want to take away, the stigma of finances. I think people, look at credit and home ownership and they're like, I don't know if I'm included in that. You are. If you're a college student and taking out loans and working a part-time job, to a middle, manager in their 40s or 50s that are preparing, for another season of their life, I think it's really important on how you handle your money, and anyone can do it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about this event. Viewers, this event is completely free, but you can sign up in advance by connecting with the Fillmore District Council member, Mitch Nowakowski, on Facebook and finding the link to the Google form. Thanks again for coming in.
Thanks for having me.